Okay, so today I finally got my Truffol strap in the mail after a long waiting from the horrible USPS, United States Postal Service. It is here. It is a silver Truffol strap for my white Pebble time, which I'm still getting notifications on. So I did go ahead and open the packages to make sure everything was good. That way, if I had to send it back right away, I wouldn't waste my time starting this. But I have not actually installed it yet. Alright, so in the box, of course, here's the strap itself. It comes with an instruction manual, apparently, on how to take out quick release, if someone can't figure that out. This part makes sense, but I'm not quite sure why they need instructions on how to use quick release pins. I guess there are people who don't know how. And then the actual link removal tool in order to make it fit. And I saw someone on Reddit complaining about losing the quick release pins. I don't know if they took their advice, but there seems to be a little baggie with a few extra pins in it, because somebody had said that it's inevitable you'll lose one because they're not locked in place like they are with the stock metal strap directly from Pebble. So maybe they heard you out, or maybe you were supposed to get one and you didn't, but I did get an extra set, so I guess I don't have that same complaint. Also saw a complaint about the pin. This pin is my little pin here that they said was falling out. Somebody else during the review. Mine seems okay. I guess we just have to see when I actually go to use it. So we'll go ahead and unwrap this. It's wrapped in plastic, which is nice, so it's protected. Yep, you're absolutely right. They do not pin in there at all. They just kind of flop around. That's kind of crappy. You don't have any bit of pressure holding them. Yeah, you will almost certainly lose those if you're not careful. Just like another reviewer had said, that's kind of a disappointment, but I guess once they're in, they're going to be in, and that's not a problem. So the key is when you store it, if you're using other bands, make sure that you store it securely, because yet again, another one just fell out. So you want to be careful. And see how difficult it is to install with them not wanting to stay in. Yeah, that's a little more difficult than standard leather band. Okay, apparently I'm not good at this. Okay, so it's got an angled notch to try to keep it down. My phone's going off. You can see the little angled notch there. So that stops it from bending too high up, I think, or I don't know. It seems to try to stop it anyway. The color matching is definitely spot on with that, with the bezel, and then the black goes along with the screen, so it does look nice. But once again, another pin fell out. Definitely a valid complaint. I don't know if they could have super glued them in or something. I might just do that myself just to be safe, because I have a bad feeling I'd end up losing these. They don't want to stay in very well. But I guess once you get them in, like I said, that's not a problem anymore, but it's difficult. You can't just lay the lay the watch on his face like you can with leather ones or something to make it a little bit easier. The quality of it it feels a little bit lightweight. It doesn't quite feel as nice as some of the more expensive watches that are on, even Fossils and stuff. They seem to have a stronger, heavier feeling, more sturdy band. It's not bad. Definitely is nice for the Pebble time. I don't know if I'm going to want to use it with the Pebble time steel when it comes in out. you know, it looks premium. We'll just have to see how long it holds up and how long it stays looking new, but it definitely just doesn't feel as good as some of the other ones I've owned in the past with other watches, but that's not to say I won't change my mind. Okay, so now onto the link removal tool that a few people struggled with. We'll see if I'm able to get these without messing anything up. Okay, so I went and paused the video as I could figure it out, so you guys didn't have to watch me fumble around like a tool. Apparently, you have to get them just right, and you push in with the side with the arrow, and you actually have to squeeze a lot harder than you'd think. It feels like you're going to break it, but it's just got you know, kind of flanged end on it that you have to pop through, and once you do, it just you know, comes right out. The links are still pretty tight, so you got to pull a fair amount to get them still separated, but it may feel like you're going to snap it or something, but it's stronger than it seems, so you should be alright. Okay, so now that it's all installed, final impressions on it for now. It's definitely a nice strap. I don't know yet if I would compare it to some of the higher end straps. Not even like really expensive, but just like a $50 strap. I don't know if it feels like a $50 strap yet. The quick release might make it worth that. I would say it's more a $20, $30 top strap without the quick release, but having quick release in a metal band definitely means a lot to me. You know, now being able to swap out. But the color is fantastic. The fact that it matches, that may add to the value a little bit. Actual quality of it is where I say it's 20 to 30 tops. But those little bonuses may push it above and beyond that. I'll go ahead and kind of come back to this review in a few days and, you know, give a final impression then after actually using it more than just wearing it for, you know, 30 seconds to a minute. But so far, I definitely gonna say it looks really nice. It feels really nice on the wrist. It's not too heavy, but it still gives the Pebble time a little bit more of a premium feel. So so far, pretty good rating, but we'll come back to it. Okay, so first week using the Truffol strap, and now giving kind of a mildly long-term review of it. One of the things worth noting, I know a lot of people said that the bezels on the Pebble Time itself scratch easily. Right here at the top, you can see a very, very small mark. I think that's the only one I have. My bezel has been pretty tough. The strap for the Truffol itself has not held up quite the same way. I know the difference is you're constantly rubbing your wrists along stuff. You're probably not hitting the top of your hand. That's probably why I've not scratched the bezel. I'm assuming they're coated the same way because they look pretty much the same and the scratches look the same. That top along the scratch right there kind of matches the scratches all along this, but they're all over the place. They're not too bad on this side. This is a side where the top side of my wrist, so it's not the bottom that's sliding. But you look at the actual Truffol clasp there, and that's kind of beat up, which is a shame because that looks really nice new. It doesn't look so nice now. And then all along this side, you see all the little scratches. So, if it's something you want to use for fancy occasions, I definitely recommend you don't wear it often. Wear it to the occasion you want to. Take it off when you're done. If you wear it every day, it will end up getting scratched up. Like I said, this is only about a week in, and it's a little beat up already. So not too bad. It's definitely cheaper than some of the other straps out there, but definitely also more expensive. But overall, I would say maybe a 7.5 out of 10. It's passable, and that's about as far as I'd give it. It's definitely not horrible. Not disappointed with it, but not something I would, extremely rave about. So that's it. Truffol silver strap with the white Pebble Time to match the bezel.